Man, I'm tripping. I still got that shit up in here. Yep. So with y'all good people out there, Grand Rising, good day. I must have lost my shit already. Son, that shit weird. That shit crazy. Ain't no such thing as a black and brown unity, man. That's what this video pertaining about. And here's why. The truth. This is my opinion, and it's factual. You know that what I'm about to say. Um, for y'all, we get started all the way. Once you get in this video, you watch it after. I'm gonna need to make a regular video because a lot of people, even me, don't realize sometimes. Like I just realized this last year that, or probably almost 2 years that, um, when people used to go live, I used to be like, damn, where do I go to the person, click on videos, and never actually click on a live, and I'd be like, damn, I done missed the damn live, and can always recap on the live and shit. So I'm gonna have to make a video just telling people like to watch my lives because I don't make regular videos often no more how I used to and upload them. Since it's more easier, I could do it like this. So y'all drop a brother a like or two, give me some likes out there when you get in here. Comment, share your thoughts. If you gonna be trolling, I'm gonna troll you up out of here. We getting that Saturday money up out of here, man. I know they don't want to see us make no money. They don't want to see, especially a brother like me. If I ain't shooking and jiving, and I ain't in nobody face with the drama. I'm all about peace, and I'm all about breaking somebody's peace too if they want to try to break mine. So we up in here doing our thing, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. If not, if y'all can't get no like or nothing, I swear I'm a like to beat somebody up. Boom, boom, boom. So, that's it. It's that easy. But I'm gonna end this about to be short though. Like, of course, they got a couple minutes. So the black and brown unity, Mexicans and blacks, yes, we loaded. We reloaded. Look, I have no beef, but at the same time, I'm not about to be ass kissing, and I'm gonna have to speak up because I see that people, we've been sometimes like the internet is the internet. We go speak our mind, speak our truth, and most times it's people in real life that's go speak their mind and speak their truth. We not just on the internet just talking. This is why like we be having to check somebody that look like us and from here in America. We be have to check ourselves and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But and we have to let people be too because a lot of times it's gonna be suckers it's gonna be suckers, bro. Like they straight busters. Then they don't speak up when it's time to speak up. And this the thing though. Let me get this out here. The main part, right? One, black is the only color on, and white. Black and white is the only two crayon colors that's on the applications. Let's just put that on the floor. Black and white, right? There is no brown on the applications. You cannot put down brown on the application. So what do most Mexicans do? They put down white. They don't put down black, or they don't change it where they say other. They literally put down white. So that just get that out the way right there. There were never there black and white unity shit. It's never, you know what I'm saying? It's not never been a thing, bro. It's probably been a facade when there was some beef in California with the gangs or something. But you know, like other than that, you know, it ain't nothing wrong with having your peace around with the people and shit like that. I'm not saying that shit. But as far as a big unity shit, I'm not doing this shit to antagonize nobody. Cause my experience with people, with people that's coming from other lands to come over here, they treat the black people, they treat us like shit. You know, it ain't everywhere. I'm in Michigan. So I don't know what's going on in California, and that's a state. Just like Michigan is a state. It might be a certain area where it's everybody living, got a community or people, or you know this, you know, utopia. Hey, I love it, but everybody don't experience that. As people, we be so kind out of our heart, bro, and motherfuckers will try to break our heart. So that's when we be like, all right, these motherfuckers really just playing, bro. Let me stay in my lane, bro. Fuck these people, bro. Because I don't owe nobody, we don't owe nobody shit. A motherfucker come over here thinking we stupid, like, where you're from, asking all these educational questions, trying to play with our mental and shit, trying to see where we at. And only the black people who catch the shit will be like, damn, is these motherfuckers really trying to play with me or some shit? Is these motherfuckers trying to play with me? That's when, you know, you be like, nah, I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? And you got niggas who like foreign exotic women, right? I got a quote because these niggas will downplay the woman that they come from, that species, that blood type that they come from, and be like, you know, I fuck with only exotic women, you know. Bro, there's nothing exotic about a woman who, you know, like, this, she can be exotic just the same as the sisters is exotic, or your species is exotic. Yeah, every community we have our own issues, but that's the thing. We have it's weaklings that go outside the community, run into these exotic women and downplay they women and downplay they self. You're not just downplaying the women, you downplaying yourself as the house. We are the house. We are the mind. And I get it. If you ain't got to just be you, like, this shit bigger than a relationship shit where you need to be in a relationship, or if you're not in a relationship, you fail that life. Nah, we ain't gotta ass kiss nobody, or we ain't gotta suck down our energy for somebody else, right? As far as like when it comes to the cheating and all this and that, like where somebody doing somebody dirty, sometimes you just gotta walk away from shit that ain't, so you don't go outside the community thinking like you about to win, but the whole time you go lose. These people was not your friend. These people was not our friend, bro. Not at all, bro. And you got ones, like I said, like they'll do all this little, act like they cool with them, but look at you like a op. And this just not with Mexicans. This is with all foreigners that can come out here, come in the community, and you have blacks you have other brothers, like I seen this shit yesterday. Nigga be mugging you and be like mugging you, giving you a hard, like a check, like I gotta, like, what's up, man? But then when it comes to the Arab, turn around, be like, man, let me get this, smiling and shit. Hey man, what's up, man? Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. What? Why? How the fuck did we get so, like, how the fuck did we get so fucking, how people get so fucking weak, bro? I can't even say me, because I ain't weak. And I don't start shit. I don't, and I'm known for speaking my mind. I'm 35. I was speaking my mind when I was 25. I was 18, bro. I wasn't doing this shit like the Paul Burr son guy, like just because I'm not known or big videos and shit, world star. Nah, bro. I'm known for shit though. Because when it comes to y'all, anybody coming over here and then looking at us crazy or trying to rip, man, I was drunk one time and man, y'all over here on our land, bro. You know where you at? Like I literally had to put some people like in the realm of you gotta respect us, bro. Even if somebody make a mistake, you ain't gotta. But and that's what it be. Some of our people be beating us up when it's time to check somebody that's not even from here. They will beat your ass while you from here and you trying to protect them. This is why like I feel that that's why a lot of black men do not speak up and just let shit ride out and let them go with the white man and the Mexican man and get ran down and then try to come back crying and shit. Like, no, it's too late. I get that. You ain't got to be no fucking hero, but be there for the next generations behind us, bro. That's what our job is to do, not to save motherfuckers who are in our age group who already got their mind made up and they learning capability. They stop their learning capability and it's good for the rest of their life. Like, that's just how that's just how shit gotta be. Because if you try to go out there saving motherfuckers who ain't go have a lick of fight or ain't got a lick of fight in them, bro, you just did the shit for no purpose and shit. I get it. But that's why we have intuition and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me check this comment out about Jesus, man. Shout out to Kevin. Yo, bro, Jesus wants your heart. Stop falling to the desires of your flesh. Give your life to him and you will be filled with immense love and happiness. Accept him into your heart, brother. Guess what? I'm already walking that path. And that's the path because that's not the only thing Jesus wants. We have scriptures to prove that. What else Jesus wants? Let's get into Jesus. He don't want your ass being no ass kisser. Jesus don't want you being no punk. Jesus don't want you being no sissy. Jesus don't want you motherfucking getting robbed by motherfucking tax man and shit. Let's start speaking about the motherfucking sword that Jesus be swinging around when shit don't be right. Let's go around. Let's talk about the motherfucking. Let's go. Shit, Jesus motherfucking cause a riot if he motherfucking have to. But excuse my language because the nigga really be about this shit, bro. And I don't even know. I'm just a believer. And I know information versus belief. I'm a belief just like people. But when we know facts out here, we know facts. You know what I'm saying? At first, I used to be like, that used to be the thing with us. It's like, especially with me, like, oh man, we don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need this religion. And sometimes I might bring it up, but I speaking different now because that's not the. I let my people have because when we out here getting smoked, when we been out here getting smoked and still is getting smoked, still getting lynched, or hung up, strung up with the ropes. I be seeing videos out there. Shout out to Taylor House Publishing, and we get lynched with the paperworks. You know what I'm saying? Locking us up for shit. There was no brown on the application. Black and brown unity, there is no such thing. Black and brown don't even exist as far as that. But guess who do exist? Copper indigenous people. Copper indigenous people, the real Indians. The term, they changed the definition, but the definition is still there of Indian. Copper indigenous people. Skin of copper. That don't sound like no white people to me. But even though some of them do got our blood, you know what I'm saying? They got the blood and shit by theft and their enslavement and then mixing and breeding because it's a lot of shit that like I just be thinking and watching different people's videos and putting perspectives together and they be like, this shit do add up. This shit do add up. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't like them Hebrew Israelites, you good. God has searched you and knows you completely. You're sitting down, rising up in your thoughts. And this the thing, look. I ain't gonna read that comment. That shit gonna throw me off. No, I just be picking with my nose ring. If y'all see me do this sometimes, yeah, my shit be itchy because of this nose ring. And trust me, I keep clean hands too. You know what I'm saying? I do keep my hands clean. But yeah, I just gotta say that because I feel you though. I feel you though. But no, some real shit though. I don't have no problems with nobody. You know, no Mexicans, none of that shit, man. But I'ma speak up though. Because when these motherfuckers be rude, excuse my language, when these people be rude, like we owe them something, this go all the way because of how shit playing out for us. But little do they know, shit be playing out for us because we make moves. And everybody now like doing this, learn from us, they take from us, knock us what we do, but at the same time using our ancestors who paved the way so we can continue our continue the legacy of our, or continue the legacy to build. You know what I'm saying? Like we just can't be living off our ancestors stuff, of course, but we in a motherfucking stranglehold where we gotta work 8 hours, 10 hours a day, then do some other work like Uber and all this and that. Man, shout out to Introvert Rockstar. He just said that, but this shit for real. He ain't just saying it. This is what our people be doing. We been doing this shit for years. I used to work at McDonald's, and people working at McDonald's, and then they be like, man, I got 2 jobs. I used to wonder, like, man, I cannot do no 2 jobs, bro. I just can't do it. Not knocking them, but I'm like, damn, they got hella strength. I'm like, I don't know how they do it. But I get it's just people when you don't want to go homeless, when you gotta pay Mr. Bill for your lights and your electricity, your energy, because the government robbed the tribes, and we figure this shit out still. This how powerful we really is, man. And then everybody come over here reaping benefits that ain't got shit to do with them. But because the government gave you some shit. And then when they start taking it back or kicking your ass up out of here because your paperwork ain't right, and then y'all want to get mad at us because we don't give a shit. It's not that we don't give a shit. No, nobody give a shit about us. That's just the truth about truth and honest. That's just the truth and honest. You got to stand up for what's right. You gotta just look at people, these people like, man, like, and know yourself. When you know yourself, nobody can't tell you shit. Unless you're willing to learn some shit that's learnable. But if it's just some fuck shit though, nah. And this shit prove at these jobs and shit. This shit prove at these jobs, bro. Like, there ain't no such thing. Like, there ain't no such thing. Unity of the nations is a myth. Unity is Hamashiach is the only reality. Oh, unity and Hamashiach or Mashiach is the only reality. You shall not adore an Edomite or an Egyptian. We are one in the word. Any unity built on the flesh is strange fire that will be consumed. The spirit of life from Elohim is the only bridge between the tribes. So when I think about that, this the thing. Like the Egyptian, like everybody see this. This is not Egyptian. It might be over there, or it might be reclassified, just how we got reclassified. Cause everything is a fucking lie. Not the knowledge you speaking. I'm talking about that you talking about the gates. But I'm talking about as far as if we've been lied to about we from Africa, right? And then we've been doing our paperwork. Like when we signed shit as kids, learning how to do the signature, putting black slash African American on a race thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, Jesse Jackson died on Black History Month. You know, yeah, he died, he was 84 and this and that. But it's the thing behind, it's funny. 84, 8 plus 4 is 12. 12, the last number on the clock. You know, um, going into the 13th frequency. I've been on the 13th frequency. Sometimes I have my highs and lows, but I'm a 13th one. I'm one of them 13th ones. The 13th ones, like the 9th ones, the 13th ones. And a lot of us is on the same spectrum of coming into like intuition, like we not from Africa, bro. And then it's not no knock to Africa, because at the same time, Africa might not even be Africa. Everything been flipped. Everything's a movie script. Everything been flipped and everything a movie script. Everything's a flip and everything a movie script. Everything's a flip. Everything's a movie script. For real. How we say we in the North, we could really be in the South. In the North could be the South. West Coast could be the East Coast. And the East Coast could be the West Coast. This could be for Africa for all we know. But, you know, it is some stuff out there, some information about that, though, and some real shit, though. I'm not just saying that shit, but I just wanted to get this out here, though. Like, you know, like, everything been changed. This is why, like, we see all the Indian chief or the chief symbol been changed. The Indian chief been changed, and it's been promoted for $5 Indians, and then, you know, of course, it's been sold like that. It's been, you know, wealth been built up the $5 Indians. What is a $5 Indian? That's the ones who can claim to be Indian. Then they didn't know about it. I don't even have no beef with them, because when you don't know, you don't know. You just putting some shit down, just like us. We didn't know we just claiming black and black African American because we was told to. Or that's what the best thing we can identify with. You know what I'm saying? But if we seen brown on there, I'd have about put brown. Just naturally, because I'm looking like I'm not black, I'm brown. But okay, I'm black, because this on the paperwork, this is the only thing. But the whole time, that wasn't the only thing. We got the power in writing, the power in signature, sign of nature, because the word signature, when you break it down, compound words, sign, nature. The netters, sign of your nature. Your nature is your godhood. Our godhood, our God rights, God-given birthright. Hold on, man. I just seen a comment. About some weed or something. Oh, let me read this. Earthly classifications are Earthly classifications are draws used by the nations to divide the tribes. I am crucified to the world's categories. My identity is anchored in the word. Sync 1. John 4:1. Hey, I feel you. I sold this what I was I got sold a 3.5 of exotic for $50. Did I get scammed? Man, your ass got scammed. I Bud White because I'm a white Mexican. But I'm not white. Shout out to you, Marco. And I think I seen you here before. You've been here a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, I don't have no beef. But when it comes to respect, though, respect is everything. I don't want to be like, I'd rather be respected. I know you like me if you respect me. Because some people would just like us because, oh, we can get a job, like at the workplace. Motherfuckers just like us because we fast, we strong, and can get work done. But the whole time they look at us like a slave, But when you know you ain't no slave, you just forced in solitary in the moment. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we gotta do, but we know we wasn't no slaves. We didn't come over here on no boats, and if it was boats that came over here, guess what? We was all, it was still ones over here. That's like saying if one side of a parent came from Africa and the other side been over here before Africa, then that mean they just coincide, created a new I forgot what they call it, basically a new breed of people, and these new breed of people, you know, we is them new breed of people. I that's all I can say. But I will never, ever denounce my people from this land who put in the work, because it's like saying, oh, Africa better, Africa this. That's how I've been on that, man. I grew up on that shit. Like, damn, we need to go back to Africa. Damn, Africa got all the resources. Damn, and this and that. But the whole time when I was a kid, this world was dying to rest out. Like, it was fruit trees and all type of shit, and it's like hell was just on earth from the dreams I had as a kid. And 90s babies can relate. And damn, I gotta go in a minute, because I was finna go in. I'm gonna fuck around and forget these thoughts, but it's just like, basically the 90s babies, we was just like now, everybody doing the same hairstyle. It's a universal thing. It's not because of somebody on TV or we trying to emulate somebody. It was just like back then, brothers was getting the mohawks in our generation. The mohawks is representing a certain energy that the Native Americans used to wear. Mohawks. Come on, man. We have to make this shit make sense. And then we do shit like it's like a clock. Like, we get on a certain time all at the same time. We get on one have mohawks, two have a certain type of hair, and so on and so forth. A certain knowledge come through on the number 6. Then number 7, that knowledge get passed on, or you learn some shit. It's like we all on a universal clock. But I'm up out of here though, y'all. You think people are slaves from one country to another, coming from another? Yeah, I think it was like that. But it's everybody wasn't no slave though. That's all I'm gonna have to say. But I'm gonna get back to this though. I'm holla at y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Give a brother a like, man. Keep liking my shit up, man. You know, I appreciate all the small, you know, anything counts, you know what I'm saying? But if somebody don't like my shit though, and they be sitting here just liking my shit, not watching my shit, but not liking my shit, I'ma come find your ass. For sure. I'ma come find you. No, I'm talking shit. I'm out of here.